Wow, do I have a treat for you guys. Today I am in Franklin, Tennessee, right in Cool Springs, mind you. And I'm gonna take you for a tour through a neighborhood called Carronbridge. It is right in Cool Springs. That is the coolest thing about this neighborhood, in my opinion. Look at this entrance. Beautiful entrance. I love the little island in the middle with the green space. I love the trees and the canopy. The leaves have already fallen off, but it's still beautiful. This is actually not a very big neighborhood. I mean, it's big enough, but the homes are pretty good size. They're mostly 4 and 5 bedroom homes with 3, 4 baths, more bathrooms, over 4,000 square feet. And they're all sitting on like 0.35 acre and up lots. Most of them are gonna be closer to that half acre, which is amazing. I mean, they don't do that anymore. And like I said, this is right in Cool Springs. If you don't know much about Franklin, look into Cool Springs. It's like the premier shopping area. I mean, everything's in Cool Springs. You've got all the gyms, you've got the mall, everything. And this neighborhood is right on the east side of 65 on Cool Springs Boulevard. So literally I could be in the at the mall in like 7 minutes. It's just so convenient. You don't have to ever get stuck in traffic because you're right here. And the houses to me are beautiful. They were built in the late 90s and early 2000s. So there's gonna be some of them that are gonna need some updating, but I still feel like they just have a nice classic and timeless look to them. I personally love the look of these houses. I like the brick. I like the 3-car garages. I like the stone around the entrance on this one. I love how they have, like, I call them just the hedges in the front yards. I think those look great. Let's see if I can sneak by these guys. All right. Oh, that's a nice looking one. I like that like taupe type color. Nice. Well, someone painted that one white. It's got sidewalks on each side of the street. Utilities are underground. It's just like a really clean looking neighborhood. It feels like you could call it home right away. I mean, I could picture myself out here taking a walk with my dog, with my wife and my kids. I could picture us on Christmas hanging out in the backyard. I could picture myself meeting the neighbors. I mean, all these houses just look so nice, and they're not all the same. I mean, look, we've got that one to the very right, then you've got this gray one here, then you've got this just red brick traditional, then you've got that stone home right there, and then back to another red brick home. Lots of side entry, 3-car garages. In fact, they're all side entry. I don't, there's 1 or 2 that isn't, but they got enough yard to be able to do that, which means you get a bigger driveway and just more space. Oh, I love this home right here in front of us. That's a good looking house. The leaves are falling. It's a little bit chilly out here today. It's not cold. You guys from the north will probably laugh, but it's about 57 degrees. It's December. You know, this place is right down the street from the Williamson Medical Center. Starbucks is down the street. All the food. I bet you could get anything you want delivered here. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. I'd be like, have Starbucks. I want Starbucks delivered to my house. I've never done that. Have you ever done that? I just don't want my drink to get cold by the time it gets delivered. I mean using like one of the delivery services. That's just not appealing to me. I've had friends that do it though. I find it interesting. Guys, real quick, if you're thinking about moving to Franklin or Tennessee, make sure you visit workwithmatt.com. It's a website that I set up where you can get to know me a little bit better. And also, if you are serious and want to move here to Franklin or anywhere in Middle Tennessee, you can schedule a 15-minute phone call with me, and that's what we need to get started. I've got to get on the phone with you. I've got to meet you. I need to hear about what your wants and needs are, and we've got to start this relationship. That way, I can find you guys the right home. The good news is you've got options now because the market has slowed, and you've got time. And that's a lot. That's a lot compared to what you had just last year. So, homes in this neighborhood are gonna run probably in the like $1.3 million range and up, and probably mostly up to around 2 million or so. There's gonna be some outliers, some that might be a little less, some a little bit more, but that's about where they're gonna be sitting, at least right now in the end of 2022, heading into 2023. The neighborhood does have a pool, and they do have tennis courts. So if that's your thing, you are in luck. And it makes like a circle when you come into the entrance. Those are the tennis courts on the left. And then they've got these little like offshoots, and they've got these little cul-de-sacs and side streets. And it really is beautiful. I love how this neighborhood looks. I think they did such a good job setting it up. All the mature trees always help. I can't wait till some of these newer neighborhoods, the trees in them mature and grow bigger and have leaves and just look a little bit better. Like, I think that just makes the neighborhoods just feel so much better. I don't know what these little like half circles are that are like in the middle. They're not a cul-de-sac. There's got to be a name for them. I like them though. It's kind of neat. I just wanted to take you guys on one. Oh, that's a beautiful house. I've seen a bunch of houses that I'm like, wow, blown away by. I think I've hit almost everything I've wanted to talk about with this neighborhood. Beautiful yard. He's got the hedges. They're out there blowing the leaves and raking them up. Yeah, so this comes to kind of like a dead end down here. Not a dead end, but a little turnaround. Looks like somebody's getting some work done. I mean, couldn't you see yourself living in this neighborhood? Especially with it only being, I mean, it's in Cool Springs, but like 5 minutes from everything in Cool Springs. And it's right off of 65. So if you need to travel into Nashville, you're on 65 in minutes. Could quite possibly be the best location of a neighborhood I've ever been in. I really think that. I really think it could. The houses match what you would need if you have a family or not. I mean, good size, over 4,000 square feet. They've got the 3 car garages. They've got the larger lots and they've got the location. You need to be able to afford the $1.5 million, but that's always an issue, right? Affording something's always an issue. You always want more than you can afford. And here we are now coming up to the exit, and we've got that canopy again of trees. So there you have it. Guys, thank you for watching. Please give this video a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And most importantly, visit workwithmatt.com